Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yellowstone Park just closed down and this is happening. Wondering why Yellowstone National Park closed? Wondering why this exceptional decision? We'll cover you. Our channel explores how one of the world's most recognizable natural wonders closed. We'll examine the complex web of circumstances that prompted such drastic action, from geological disruptions to environmental concerns. Discover the reasons behind this significant choice and learn about this gorgeous national park's issues. Subscribe now to discover Yellowstone's amazing narrative. One of the most well-known and stunning natural wonders in the United States, Yellowstone National Park, is currently dealing with a predicament that has never been seen before. The authorities in charge of Yellowstone National Park have made the startling announcement that the park will be temporarily shut down owing to an impending threat, specifically an imminent eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano. Concerns have been raised about the possibility of a catastrophic eruption of the park's dormant volcano after scientists and geologists discovered disturbing indicators of volcanic activity beneath the park's surface. The decision to close Yellowstone National Park was made as a precautionary step to guarantee the safety of both park visitors and locals living in the surrounding area. This extraordinary measure shows both the urgency of the situation as well as the imperative to place the safety of the general population above all other concerns. Tourists and nature lovers are dissatisfied because they must wait nervously till the situation is safe. The authorities are monitoring the volcano, analyzing data, and building backup procedures. To avoid injury or death from such natural disasters, you must be prepared. Yellowstone National Park's temporary closure reminds us of nature's power and unpredictability. The park is well known for its extraordinary geothermal characteristics, which provide visitors with a spectacular display of natural occurrences. The most notable features that contribute to the park's one-of-a-kind character are its geysers, hot springs, and mud pots. Geothermal marvels such as this provide visitors from all over the world with an immersive experience that captivates them. The incredible force of geyser eruptions causes water and steam to be propelled to great heights as they rise into the atmosphere. Geothermal eruptions like this are a breathtaking display of the strength and splendor that are inherent in nature. On the other hand, hot springs provide visitors with an experience that is more peaceful and calming. Visitors can relax in the warm waters, which are full of beneficial minerals, while taking in the serene atmosphere of the park. The geothermal wonders are given an air of mystery by the presence of mud pots. The boiling cauldron-like scene is created by these bubbling pools of thick, viscous mud, which give a strange appearance. Not only do the park's geothermal features provide a visual feast, but they also serve as a reminder of the raw strength of the earth and the delicate balance that exists between the various forces of nature. In general, the geothermal characteristics of this park offer visitors a once-in-a-lifetime chance to experience and get a deeper appreciation for the wonderful wonders that the natural world has to offer. In Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming in the United States, there is a large caldera known as the Yellowstone supervolcano. It is one of the largest volcanic systems on Earth, spanning around 55 by 72 kilometers and covering an area of roughly that. The tremendous geothermal activity that can be found in this area is fueled by a geothermal hotspot that can be found buried beneath the magnificent scenery. The Yellowstone caldera was formed as a result of multiple catastrophic eruptions that took place over a period of millions of years at Yellowstone National Park. The most recent eruption, which occurred approximately 640,000 years ago, resulted in the deposition of enormous quantities of volcanic ash across North America. Geothermal activity in the region is still being fed by a mantle plume that provides heat and magma to the subsurface. This has been the case for quite some time. This continuous geothermal activity can be seen in a variety of forms, such as geysers, hot springs, mud pots, and fumaroles, among others. The park contains approximately 10,000 geothermal features, the most famous of which is the Old Faithful Geyser, which is also one of the most visited attractions in the area. The geothermal activity of the Yellowstone supervolcano serves as a reminder of the immense forces that are boiling beneath the surface of the Earth, even if the Yellowstone supervolcano is not currently showing symptoms of an imminent eruption. Monitoring and scientific investigation are both extremely important aspects of the process of gaining a grasp of this enthralling geological wonder and safeguarding the security of the areas in the immediate vicinity. When studying the behavior of volcanoes, scientists utilize a variety of monitoring methods, which provides them with important insights about the activity of volcanoes. Seismometers, which are sensitive sensors that can detect ground vibrations, are an extremely important part of the process of monitoring volcanic activity. Scientists are able to learn significant information about the movement of magma, the formation of cracks, and the possibility of eruptions by conducting an analysis of the frequency, magnitude, and patterns of volcanic tremors and earthquakes. In order to measure the ground deformation that is produced by volcanic activity, GPS devices are deployed. Scientists are able to make inferences about the flow and accumulation of magma beneath the surface of the volcano by tracking changes in the shape and elevation of the volcano. These measures contribute to the process of determining the severity of volcanic unrest and serve as an early warning system for the possibility of eruptions. In order to analyze the volcanic gases that are released from active volcanoes, gas monitoring stations are very necessary. Scientists are able to acquire insight into the chemistry of magma, degassing processes, and the existence of volatile components by studying the composition and quantity of gases. These data help in the prediction of volcanic activity, such as explosive eruptions or the production of hazardous gases, which assists in the mitigation of potential dangers and protects neighboring communities. In general, these monitoring systems are essential instruments that give scientists the ability to better understand the behavior of volcanoes and contribute to attempts to analyze and reduce the risks associated with volcanic activity. Super eruptions are amazing natural occurrences that take very seldom, yet leave an indelible impression on our globe. They are categorized as VE8 on the Volcanic Explosivity Index. The massive amounts of volcanic material that are released as a result of these catastrophic eruptions have an effect on a global scale and can have repercussions that last for years. Throughout a significant ejection, a well of lava will deliver into the climate more than 1,000 cubic kilometers of volcanic debris, gas, and flotsam and jetsam. The material that is expelled generates a massive volcanic cloud that has the potential to reach heights in the stratosphere and spreads over great distances. The ash fallout that ensues blankets broad areas and causes severe damage to ecosystems, agricultural land, and infrastructure. The effects of super eruptions on the climate are widespread and far-reaching. The colossal amounts of sulfur dioxide that are transmitted during these ejections cooperate with the water fume in the air to deliver sulfuric corrosive vapor sprayers, which can possibly stay suspended in the climate for quite a long time. These particles deflect the sun's rays, which results in a global cooling effect and changes to weather patterns all across the world. Drops in temperature and reductions in the amount of sunlight that reaches the Earth's surface can cause crop failures, a loss of biodiversity, and changes in the global climate system. Even while super eruptions don't happen very often, when they do, they serve as a timely reminder of the awesome power that our planet possesses, as well as the potential for profound global repercussions that reach far beyond the local neighborhood of the volcanic eruption. Super eruptions can alter world climate and agriculture. Cataclysmic eruptions release massive amounts of volcanic ash, gases, and aerosols into the atmosphere, generating a dense volcanic cloud that can envelop the Earth. Volcanic winter develops when sunlight is obstructed. Super eruptions can cause a devastating volcanic winter. Reduced sunlight and cooler temperatures change precipitation and wind currents. Climate change can cause prolonged cold, shorter growing seasons, and crop failures. Acid rain from volcanic ash and aerosols further damages agriculture and water sources. Historically, volcanic winters have caused food shortages, starvation, and social turmoil. Understanding super eruptions' possible impacts on agriculture and climate is essential for creating mitigation methods. Volcanic activity study helps us plan for and respond to massive disasters. Volcanic ash, especially from major eruptions, can damage aircraft engines and visibility. Winds can carry volcanic ash particles far. Pulverized rock, glass, and minerals make these fine particles abrasive and hazardous to aircraft components. Ash particles can clog and degrade airplane engines, reducing performance and risking failure. The engine's tremendous heat can melt the microscopic particles, generating a glassy substance that can build on turbine blades, lowering their efficiency. Volcanic ash can shut down engines. Pilots can lose visibility in volcanic ash clouds, making navigation dangerous. Fine ash particles scatter light, creating a dense haze that obscures landmarks, runway markings, and airplanes. Aviation officials monitor volcanic activity and shut airspace or reroute flights when necessary. Volcanologists, meteorologists, and aviation professionals must work together to reduce volcanic ash dangers and ensure air travel safety. We hope you are able to comprehend the factors that led to Yellowstone being closed. For further information, please subscribe to our channel.